Good morning, welcome back to the channel. It's Saturday morning, it's parkrun sandwich day, and today it's been a bit of an early start. Unfortunately, I've got an MBA online residential school to attend today, starting at 10 o'clock. I've also got 16 miles to run. So, out the door at 6:30 this morning. I did have a beautiful trail run planned, and I started doing that. Taking in parts of the Letchworth Greenway, part of the Hoop, the Hitchin Outer orbital path. So a very nice run, all organised. But unfortunately, I had that runner's problem of needing the toilet. So I had to divert off that to a train station to use their facilities. And well, that's taken me completely out of step with my planned route. So I've done about 7 miles. In fact, 7 miles is literally just clocked over. I am on the Hoop, taking in some of the scenery, but I am struggling this morning. Every step's feeling like hard work. Keeping the heart rate nice and low, that seems okay. Pace is reasonable, but it's just feeling like a bit of a slog at the moment. So it's going to have to be one of those that I churn out and just try keeping one foot in front of the other going along. So I'm at 7 miles. I'm hoping to get to Letchworth Parkrun, and the next 4 or 5 miles it's 8 o'clock, so I've got an hour to get there. Not exactly sure how far I am at this point here, but we're starting to make our way back towards Letchworth now, so fingers crossed we should be all right. Let's see what happens. Anyway, better start picking these knees up, picking these ankles up and get going. Otherwise we'll probably miss the start of Letchworth Parkrun. So good news is we're back in Letchworth, and I've just had a quick check of Google Maps. It tells me I'm 2.1 miles away from Letchworth Parkrun, and it's about 8:25, so I've got 35 minutes to do 2 miles. Sounds easy. I've resorted to walking up a few hills at the moment. I'm not worried about that. We will make it to Parkrun, and ideally I want to sort of do about 2.5 miles, I think, to get me to 11. That'll be 14 by the end of Parkrun, and then about a mile and a half home. 15 and a half versus 16. I'll take that today, especially the way I'm feeling. So, it's time for a bit of a mental strategy to break this up into little chunks. I've got, 2.5 miles to Parkrun. That's all I need to do, 2.5 miles. Then we'll tackle Parkrun when that starts, and then we'll tackle the cool down home. Made it early to Parkrun for a change. Even ran away to add a bit of extra distance on, and ran around the field as well, so I can see people just starting to make their way for the race briefing. I do wonder if we've got some charity fundraisers going on here. A Batman, I think Wonder Woman, I'm not exactly sure what the other one is. Looks like a pink chicken or something. Anyway, that's me done 11.25 miles before Parkrun. So 3.1 would take up to about 14.4 roughly, and then I think it is about 1.6 home. So it's just if I can keep the legs going afterwards. But I've also got the incentive of I need to be online at 10 o'clock, so I do need to run after this and get back. that's Letchworth parkrun done. Be one of my slowest of the year, I think. I'd be surprised if it's 35 minutes. We'll find out later on, I guess. I'll put it up. I've got 20 minutes now to do a mile and a half and log on for this residential school, so I think I'm resigned to the fact I'm going to be a sweaty mess. I'll try and get a shower in during one of the coffee breaks that they have, but mile and a half to go, legs feel done in, so take a little walk break across the grass field. As soon as we find some tarmac, we'll start the running again. So I've called it a day at 15.6 miles. Not quite the 16 I was aiming for, but I'm not going to lose hair over a half mile. Legs are done now, and it's crossed that magical 3 hour mark. I don't really ever like running for more than 3 hours, apart from in a race. So there we have it, a bit of a slog. I think I'm going to be 3 or 4 minutes late for my MBA starting, so we'll make some excuse up. And tomorrow sees the aquathon, duck and dash. So a 400 metre swim, followed by what's quite a honest, tough 5k at the end. Legs are in pieces, so tomorrow's going to be interesting. We'll have to see how well they recover, etc. It's just a bit of fun though. I'll have to dig out my time from last year, see if we can try and knock a little bit off. Anyway, more of that tomorrow. That's Saturday morning, that's Letchworth parkrun sandwich done, and that's not quite 16-mile long run in the bag. Right, time to get a cup of tea and get logged onto this MBA. I'll catch you all soon.